Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Karen Valladares and today I want to show you how to make this beautiful necklace scarf. I called it necklace scarf because you can use this as a scarf but as a necklace too. The materials you need are crochet thread, crochet hook, 3.75 millimeters, pins, loops and pliers of jewelry, separate beads, a gift card, and scissors. I hope you like this tutorial. Thank you for watching. I am going to do a small sample. The total of chains you need have to be multiplied of 9 plus 5. In this case, I made 32 chains because 9 by 3 is 27 plus 5 is 32. For a real size, I made 302 chains. Okay, let's start. Skip 8 chains and in the next chain work 5 treble double crochet. This is 1, chain 2, this is the second treble crochet, chain 2, the third, chain 2 and 4, chain 2 and 5 treble crochet stitches. This is your first shell and you have to work about 16 shells like this. In the first row, after each shell, you have to skip 8 chains always. After that, you have to make the center point, and this is a shell of 7 crochet stitches. And then another 16 shells of 5 treble stitches. That makes a total of 33 shells. That's what I made, 33 shells. Okay, for this sample, pretend you have completed your 16 shells. Then we are going to do the center point. That is a shell of 7 crochet treble stitches. Skip 8 chains and work 7 treble crochet. For the transition from shells to shells doesn't have any chains. So this is the second, chain 2, number 3, chain 2, number 4, five, chain 2, 6, chain 2 and 7. So this is your center point. Okay, then you have to skip 8 chains again and keep working the shells of 5 treble crochet stitches. You're gonna make another 16 shells. So here we are making a shell of 5 stitches, pretending this is the last shell of your row. Okay, for the last shell you have to skip 5 chains and work a treble crochet stitch. Okay, let's start the next row. You're gonna repeat the second row all the way across to the end of the scarf. Work chain 3 and work a shell in the middle of the next shell from previous row. Remember, all the shells have 5 treble stitches, so work 5 treble stitches in the same space. Chain 2, keep working your shells like this. Let me show you how it looks. I have here the 16. Pretend you are completing your shells. And you are reaching the center point. And you have to work 3 shells in this same shell. The first one, the second, and the third. So let's go ahead and work in the second stitch, work your first shell, all of your shells gonna have 5 treble stitches. Only one shell per row has 7 stitches. Here is your center point, and work the shell with 7 stitches. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So skip the next stitch, and in the next work your next shell with 5 treble stitches. 3, chain 2, 4, chain 2, and 5. Here you are completed your center point with 3 shells. Okay, From here on, make all shells with 5 treble stitches. Keep working like that to the end of the row. Okay, pretend this is your last shell and work a treble stitch in the next treble stitch from previous row. And done. You are completed your second row. From here on, you're gonna repeat the second row. So work chain 3, turn, and work a shell in each shell from previous row until reach your center point. So keep working your shells with 5 treble stitches. Okay, pretend this is your last shell before the center point. So here is the center point, and you wanna work 3 shells in the same shell. This is the first shell. Chain 2, 3, chain 2, 4, chain 2, 5. Okay, skip the next stitch and the next work your shell, your second shell with 7 treble stitches. This is the only shell in the row that gonna has 7 stitches. Okay, skip the next stitch and work your third shell of this center point. And here is the tip of this scarf completed. So keep working the rest of the shells. Work a shell in each shell from previous row all the way across to the end. to the end of the row. Okay, pretend this is your last shell, then work an individual treble stitch in the next treble stitch from previous row. Okay. From here on, just repeat the same thing for the next rows. It's a pretty design as a V. So keep working this necklace scarf just like this to get the desired size. I made 8 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rows. You can add one more or you can do less, whatever you want. This pattern is very easy. Okay, let's make the tassels. Okay, you need pins like this, loops, ring or loops like this, and separate beads like this. A card, pliers, roll up the thread around the cards about 25 times. And cut it. Take your loop and pass all threads through the loops. Then take another thread, make a knot. Tie your tassel like this. Make a second knot. Then roll up the thread around the tassel like 5 times. Make another knot. Take a very small crochet hook to hide the remaining thread, just hide like this. Then take the pin, make a loop, a half loop, take your tassel and pass through this and close it. Close the loop. Insert the separate beads. Cut. Take your scarf. Make another half loop. Insert the loop here. Using the plier, close the loop. Finally, with the scissor, cut the tips just like this. And done, your tassel is completed. Attach any quantity of tassels if you want. And that's all for today. Hope you liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.